Today we're going to showcase a real life flip in Coatesville, Pennsylvania, Philly suburbs, and this is part of the Philadelphia Wealth Project and Jumpstart Coatesville. I'm here with the
Chris Edwards, Program Director at Jumpstart Coatesville.
awesome, yeah, and he's the man. He's got this house, and tell me how you got this house.
So we got this about 2.5 years ago through a public list through listsource.com. Just scrubbed the data and started mailing and calling people, and the people responded. They had a life change. We gave them an offer, and it just worked out.
That's awesome, man. How much did you end up getting the house for?
$64,000. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome. And did you have like a tenant in here?
Long-term tenant that was there for 8 years prior to us buying it, so they were pretty dug in. Mm.
Gotcha. So was there a lot of stuff to clean out when they left?
There was a ton. It didn't work out in the end. We had to have them removed, but it all worked out. We had to have a junk hauler come out and clear it all out, and so here we are finally just in a place where we can start to get to work.
So did they stop paying?
Yeah, to say the least. Yeah, they stopped paying and took advantage of COVID, like a lot of people did, unfortunately. And, I didn't want to kick anybody out during a pandemic. I just kind of have a heart that way.
Nicer than me.
Yeah, so, it ultimately went the course that it needed to go.
Gotcha. So now I guess you're ready to revitalize this house and turn it into a beauty queen.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty cosmetic renovation, and this is good that we're doing this because this will showcase that really anybody can do this on a budget. You don't have to do HGTV quality renovations to have a solid home that's secure, that's safe, and cosmetically appealing, and can also be profitable to the owner.
What do you think it's going to be worth when you're finished?
I mean, if I were to sell it right now in its current condition, we'd get probably, maybe not twice what we paid for it, but over $100,000. After the renovations, I'll say 130, 140.
Gotcha. And what's your renovation budget?
About 12,000.
Wow, that's not that much.
No, it's not.
And you're going to put a kitchen in and redo the bathroom?
Well, we're not going to put a whole new kitchen in. We're going to do I'll show you when we get in there, but we're going to do paint mainly, fixtures, some kitchen upgrades, bathroom upgrades, and make sure everything's structurally sound by way of plumbing and electric, and that's about it.
So tell me a little bit about the Jumpstart Coatesville project that you're heading.
Yeah, so it's modeled after Jumpstart Germantown. That's headed up in this section of Philly. There's about maybe 16 Jumpstarts throughout the city: Pottstown, Norristown, Wilmington, Harrisburg, and a couple of others. I think maybe Indianapolis. It's a community revitalization or real estate revitalization program where you're teaching people in areas that are, being gentrified to stop the negative effects of gentrification by teaching the people that live there to take advantage of the boom that's happening around them. So it's a program. It's about 6 or 7 steps, really affordable, give coaching and mentoring after the fact, and hopefully provide funding or match people with lenders after they're going through the process.
That's amazing, man. That's an awesome way to help revitalize the community with the people in the community. You don't have to bring in outside people. It's like trying to enable the people that are here to do it for themselves.
Yeah, you're teaching people how to fish. That's what I like to say, simply put. It's just, there's, in my opinion, a program like this should be in every city. It's a basic, fundamental education program to teach people how to take advantage of the resources that are really right there in front of them. If you can just walk people through that in a simple way and then give them guidance after the fact, because that's when you really need it, is once you've absorbed all this information, you need help with the implementation of it.
Yeah.
So that's where the rubber meets the road. And as long as we can do that, match them with some financing, then we can change some people's lives.
I love it, man. It's awesome that you're doing that. And, it's so in line with the Philadelphia Wealth Project and, trying to help people increase their net worth, increase their wealth through real estate and showing them. And it's not just the education part, right? It's not just, oh, here's a class, go ahead, sit there, good luck. It's implementation after the fact, which is a missing piece for a lot of people.
It is. And that's really one of the reasons why I came to VRA, for that reason, is because I'm doing so many different things now. My business and career has taken a different, path, but it's important to me to be aligned with people that are doing the same work. So now I can just pick up the phone, text one of you guys and say, hey, have you ever run into this situation? And you guys have an answer for me right now. So to piggyback off of what you said, it's about the network of people that are around you to help you practice what you've been learning. Yeah, that's key.
It is so important. I mean, yeah, Vanguard Realty Alliance, we're over 40% investors, and then probably the other 60% are becoming investors as we speak, and we're super investor focused. We do a lot of retail business. We help people normally, but I think it's really becoming the home of investing, because it's like you're surrounding yourself with people that are doing it. Yeah. It's like peer pressure,
Yeah, it is. And I mean, you see the benefits of it. I mean, we were talking about that before. I mean, when you get out of, the fantasies that you see on Instagram and everything, and you can implement this into your life and what it means for your family, or if you don't have family, you got just what you can do in your life as the result of having this equitable asset, it changes the trajectory of families. It literally does when you have this kind of wealth. It does.
I really believe that too. I know you were just mentioning your daughter's going to college, and like you did it through real estate investing. Is that correct?
That's right. She, she did the work. She's the student. She's a great student, good student athlete.
You should take the credit. Take the credit.
She did. She got the scholarship. She got all that stuff. But I mean, to help with the tuition, essentially one of the properties that we have is paying for her tuition. And as the result, she's going to have fewer student loans to pay, and so that sets her up. We would have had other education options if we didn't have this property, but the school that she wanted to go to that really liked her, we were able to send her there because of that asset that we had.
So how many properties do you have?
Just sold one, so right now it's 2. This one and another one.
Gotcha.
We're performing really well. I've been one of those people I know people that have, people invest for all different reasons, but we're fortunate with the cash flow that we have on both.
Excellent, man. Well, it doesn't take many. I have 2 myself in my own house, so it's like, and hey, it's a start, and you're going to keep growing, I'm sure, with your project and our project together. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So, without further ado, why don't we see this baby? I want to see what you got going on, man.
Okay. Okay, so the first thing on the exterior, we'll do like an exterior tour at the end, but scrape and paint the rafters here, and we're gonna stain the deck. Probably gonna keep it the Jumpstart Coatesville colors, that red and gray, just so people know what's up. That'll be a grayish here, or a redder stain and a gray here. And that's all we're gonna do out here. Everything's pretty structurally sound, haven't had any issues. It just needs a clean up here. And then we'll paint the dormers too. All right. The floor was here when we bought it, and it's in pretty good shape actually, so we're gonna keep that where it is. But we're gonna paint the entire house. The entire house is gonna be painted. We're gonna use Sherwin-Williams, it's I believe called North Star. It's a like light blue gray. And then the trim is gonna be a darker blue gray. So everything will look really open. That's the way we like to do it. And we have to put new window units in all the rooms. We'll put a ceiling fan here. I'm gonna have my designer, he's actually gonna spruce this up a little bit and make that look obviously better than it does. I'm not the cosmetic designer. I'm pretty practical with stuff. I have no idea. I focus on these things to make sure that we stick by the numbers. I've learned the hard way that sometimes you can dig into a project and they can start to expand, what you want to do. So I try to keep it pretty tight and stick to the initial plan and the budget. Down here is the same thing. The windows are in good shape. Put a new lighting fixture here. We're gonna paint. Have to fix these spindles, and that'll be it for this room. If you walk into the sitting room, we'll put a ceiling fan up here, and we're gonna do this hall bath here. We're gonna put vinyl flooring in here, new toilet, new vanity, some new shelving on the inside. I'm gonna rip out that drop ceiling and put recessed lighting up there.
You know, Chris, like thinking about what you are doing and what you're not doing is important, right?
Yeah.
You're not taking down all the walls, are you?
No. That's a good thing. I mean, because for this project, I have a budget of what I can and what I can't do. So I'm going to stick within the framework of that budget and make sure, like I said, that everything's safe, secure, functional, and as cosmetically appealing and upgraded as you can do within the money that we have to spend. And then we come to the kitchen. So we're going to put the new flooring here. Same flooring in here is going to be in the bathroom there and the bathroom upstairs, just to save on material costs. The cabinets aren't in bad shape. We're going to make sure that they're functional, and we're going to paint them. Rip out this drop ceiling, recessed lighting. We're going to add some new countertops, new sink and new fixtures. Needs a new dishwasher, needs a new fridge, and then we're going to paint, and that'll be the kitchen. Pretty simple. Again, this whole thing is really just a cosmetic renovation. So, and we can go out in the backyard later toward the end if you want. Stairs, we're gonna put carpet all up the upstairs, okay? Sorry, we couldn't find the battery in that smoke detector. But the entire upper level and the third level, it's all gonna be carpeted. Same paint scheme is gonna be throughout the entire house. And we're gonna put new lighting fixtures in each room and ceiling fans in the bedrooms. Each bedroom will have about a 5,000 BTU wall unit or window unit air conditioner with ceiling fans and lighting. And like I said, we're gonna use this Home Depot carpet, and we're gonna put that in every bedroom up here. Probably we'll have to get some new door knobs and fixtures here. Similar color scheme, we're gonna go with matte black and try to use, the same color scheme all throughout. Here's to take a look at the master bedroom. But you get the gist of what you're looking at here. We're gonna have a ceiling fan, we'll have a window unit, we'll have new carpet, we'll have new paint. It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. And all those little things. And one thing that I realized before that sometimes it's easy to overlook is just go ahead and do yourself a favor and count how many light switches you need, count how many socket covers that you need. Those little things just add up. It's a pain in the ass toward the end of a project. That's what we have here. I'll take you into the bathroom. Another more or less cosmetic upgrade in here. Obviously we got to rip this up. We're going to put the plank flooring, the same stuff that's going to be in the kitchen is going to be in here. Put a new vanity, new toilet. We're going to restructure this tub and put recessed lighting in here, and that'll be the bathroom. There is a third floor up here. Watch your feet. Yeah. Watch your feet here. The tacks. We're gonna extend that carpet all the way up. Air conditioning unit in here. Probably a maybe or maybe not a ceiling fan, just because of ceiling height. The air conditioner should take care of it. Yeah. We'll extend that flooring up here and we'll paint, and that'll be that. The whole basis of Jumpstart Coatesville too is to renovate these properties, or renovate a property for one of a couple of reasons. You want to have in any area, you want to have a mix of market rate as well as affordable housing. And whatever you choose to do with your property is your business after you would go through that program. This particular one, we're going to try to keep it as affordable as possible. Really the only way you can do that, number one, is to buy it right. And then you have to make sure that all the materials that you use are going to be within a budget so that you can profit that dollar amount that you need just to keep it functional, but also you keep the rental rate or the resale price within line of what the median income is of someone that lives in the city. So we figure that we can do this at about $1,400 a month or so, somewhere around there. For us, we'll get the cash flow that we need to keep it operating, keep it functioning. Sorry about that. But it's a win-win for everybody. So the whole premise of Jumpstart is that you do well by doing good. And so, you can do both. You know, you can revitalize your town, you can revitalize the property, you can acquire wealth, and you can keep the real estate affordable so that the people that live here can afford to stay here. And you can attract new people as well.
Chris, thank you so much for taking us through this house. I'm so excited to see the end product. I know we're going to do another video showing the end result when we're done, and I know you're going to do an awesome job. We're here in the backyard of the house. I know you've got a little bit more stuff to do here, but anyway, if people are interested in getting in touch and, you know, getting involved in the Jumpstart Coatesville program, what's the best way to do that?
Just reach out to me. You can text me 484-319-0223, email jumpstartcoatesville@gmail.com, hop onto the Facebook page or Instagram at Jumpstart Coatesville. You'll get a overview of what the program is, what it isn't, and the first session is going to launch in January 9th. It's going to be all virtual. It'll be a run through Valentine's Day, about 6 weeks, once a week, and we'll have professional teachers for every step to walk the students through the process step by step.
That's so awesome, man. So it's going to kick off January 9th. They're going to basically do like a once a week session virtually to help train them on how they can do your program and revitalize their community.
Perfect, yep.
I love it.
Yeah.
Maybe after they're done that, they can, you know, get in the Philly Wealth Project, start building wealth through real estate, getting their own investments, you know?
Well, you know how it is. I mean, once you get the first one,
it's addicting.
It's addicting. You want to keep going. So it's a good chance that'll happen.
Oh, fantastic, man. Well, I love what you're doing. Thanks for being a part of our brokerage. Thanks for being a part of this project, and we love your project as well, man. Awesome.
Thanks a lot.